Okay, I'm back now. I meant to do some recording on the weekend and it didn't work. Oh boy, I had some problems. Yeah. Anyways, I gotta get used to this. I haven't touched this since the Friday. I just wanna reset camera, toggle, sprint, R, switch. I wanna. I'm doing the wrong thing here. Camera distance. No. Come on, this and that. There we go. I want more distance. That's what it is. There we go. That's what I wanted. Anyway, for any of those who may have not been reading the comments or oh yeah, sure. Yeah. But first of all, let me explain something here. So, oh, it's turning nighttime. Okay, what the? It's got a weird soundtrack. First was rock, and now it's like a hip hop thing. Well, anyway, let's listen to this while I talk a bit. Basically, the short story is I had a hard drive problem. I fixed it and recovered everything I needed, which it wasn't that much, truthfully. Welcome to Industrial District, where we leaders are work ourselves to the bone, building new LA for everyone else to enjoy. Sorry, did that sound grumpy? I guess so. I had to do with the recovery process, and I had to reformat my hard drive, and now I'm finally back on the Monday recording. No, Tuesday recording. Sorry, I don't know why I thought it was Monday. It's Tuesday. I uploaded yesterday Metroid Prime. This is going to be uploaded today. And I'm going to try and record a second one today as well so I can start getting things in order and rebuilding up my stuff here. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Hey, you're that new guy, aren't you? The new crew member that Elma found, right? I was wondering what sort of person you'd be. You're a handsome one, that's for sure. Yes, sir, I like to cut your jib. Well, welcome to New LA. We're happy to have you. I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff you have to do before you get situated, eh? Paperwork and whatnot. In that case, you can hop right into that transport that's idling over there, and it'll take you straight to the administrative district. Yeah. You're wrong about me being handsome there, you know, buddy. So I have to go down to this yellow area. There's going to be a transport that's going to take me to my quarters, I guess. What I find strange is there doesn't seem to be any save slots. It seems you can only save perhaps one game at a time. Strange. People like to have multiple saves in the first one just in case. Oh god, it's the mech. Oh no, it's not the Mechon. Emergency. That one of their skills. Oh boy, doesn't look good for him. I somehow landed mostly safely.
Damn it!
Well, I guess it's sort of
I know
like...
what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lin Li Ku, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Look skeptical and look worried. Find out how old Lin is. Find out what happened to with the exhaust. Let's find out what happened with the exhaust.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Achievement unlocked. Chapter 1 in progress. Why did I get an achievement for just unlocking a chapter? Whoa! Hey, look. Confirmed. Cannot be removed. Cannot be removed. Cannot be removed. Well, that's great. I can't really do much anyway. Confirm. A. Change position. Use status. 05, rank 3. Huh, she's got like a Rhine shield or something. You can rotate apparently. Okay. And then add the party. Oh, okay, I see. Reserve members and confirm changes. Yes. I want to confirm changes. Yes. How do you confirm changes? Yo. How do I do? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Cannot be removed. Confirm changes. What's happening here? What's happening here? Can I do this? Yes, I can do this. I got plenty of battery. That was a good thing to check. Yes. Oh, okay, I can move. Oh, I use this the D-pad to move. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Alright, I'm good. How do I now? I want to leave this menu. Cannot be removed, cannot be removed, cannot be removed. Yes, I get that. Cannot remove, okay. Cannot apply changes to that character. Alright, good. Oh, I gotta go down to it. I see now. I was being a weirdo. There she is. I was wondering when she would pop up. My little brother just joined the Prospects. He's been a civilian until now, so I'm worried about whether he'll be able to handle all the duties of a Blade. Gotta find out what this Blade is exactly. Hence why they call it Xenoblade. X, that is. There's an exclamation mark. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I know what this is. It's a quest. It's a quest. I betcha. Or is it? Or was it where I was supposed to go? I don't know. When I said exclamation mark, I think quest. There were so many of those in Xenoblade. I guess not. I guess it's just a transport we were supposed to go to. There will be quests, probably, maybe. Unless there's more story involved than Xenoblade, maybe. That's what I'll have to find out, I guess.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour then? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district. where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
So I guess the residential
And this concludes
district,
our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn.
Resi area is for
We'll save the
civilians.
rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
the barracks are for the Blades. I'm assuming this guy's now officially a part of Blade. They got their Skells there. Just chilling around and guarding the place. What are they guarding from exactly? Who? I know there's gonna be some alien. I guess the aliens are gonna come back. I guess that might be the plot. Oh, at least part of the plot.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant Blade Tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
What's the giant tower for? What's with the numbers on it? Does it mean anything or not? Yay! This area. There's a transport pilot. I guess he'll fly me around if I want. I have our Blade Tower. The thing up there. Here are some of them Skells. Field action. Access denied. Field skill level insufficient. I see. So I can't get whatever's inside it. Well, actually, I guess I'll talk to some people. Consider the arrows pointing in. Oh, there's a dude here. Let's talk.
Working hard?
Ask you about Earth Life Colonization Project. Inquire. As part of the Earth Life Colonization Project, interstellar ships took off from a number of cities. However, we don't have any idea what happened to the others. We've been transmitting a signal from Mira in an attempt to establish contact. We haven't had any replies yet. It's possible that we're all that's left of humanity. No, ignore that. We mustn't lose hope. Well, mysterious girl voice told us that all the other ships were destroyed. There's Stella. Stella!
Sir!
Ask about the Chasson. Chasson. I forgot how they pronounce it.
Here's what I know.
What? Stella and her relationship to Maurice. We officers are aware that not all of New LA's citizens are on board with Director General Chasson's policies. But the more we allow our ideals to enslave us, the grimmer our situation will become. Hopefully some breakthrough opportunity will present itself eventually. And you've got the look of someone who just might be able to accomplish that. If you're ever ready to be that opportunity, let me know and I'll assign you something important. Aha. Sounds interesting. I guess I shall head to my destination, perhaps. Maybe. Let me see here. That's nothing. I thought maybe it's gonna be something down. Well, there's.
Hey.
If you want to open all the treasure boxes scattered through the world, you need to learn the corresponding archaeological, mechanical, and biological field skills. Aha. Sounds complicated. A lot of learning to do. So basically, not everyone can be talked to here. You have named people who you can talk to, and people with a thing above them that you can. I guess he's like got a tablet or something, and people with things on their head that you can eavesdrop, essentially. Well, let's head inside the door, I guess, into Blade, or not. No, I guess I'm not going into Blade. I'm heading to the barracks. I guess they're on that side. Maybe. I'll head here. The arrow's a bit odd on the map. Yeah, I guess I can't go through that door yet. Look around here, see if there's anyone who wants to talk. Not a lot of people yet.
Yeah?
Exploring an uncharted planet is no easy task. For the sake of efficiency, it's important that each division performs its own assigned duty. Okay. Feels like it's supposed to be a hint for me, but I don't really see how it exactly applies. There's my destination. I thought I saw someone here, though. Mimi some maintenance center. Hey, look, Sherry. Who's Sherry?
How's it going?
Ask Sherry about the weather in Primordia.
Oh, wonderful.
Weather on Mira changes abruptly, and often they say it's as fickle as a young lover's heart. Oftentimes, you'll head out on a bright, clear morning and end up soaked from thunderstorms by noon. Veteran blades tend to carry a wide variety of equipment in order to respond to changing weather. For example, electrified weaponry is especially effective during thunderstorms. I guess that makes sense. Here we have Soland.
What is...
Not the support staff. Our support staff are the ones who have to clean up Blade's mess in the maintenance center and commercial district. As a doctor who heals the wounds of Blade, I actively serve as in a support capacity. It keeps me far busier than I would like. There's no end to the foolishness of Blades, who throw themselves into battle and sustain needless wounds in their every encounter. Should you end up in the combat role yourself, I urge you to equip yourself properly to avoid sustaining any preventable damage. Cool. Thanks for the tip, Doctor. In quotation marks for some reason.
Sir.
That's right, if you register your collectibles in your Collectopedia, you can earn rewards. That's the core of what we do as curators. Ha! The Collectopedia is back. Blade Concours. Some more people here. There's Wolf and Eleonora. Positioning during combat. Any fool who's dumb enough to face his foe head-on won't live to make the same mistake twice. You must constantly move to stay in your opponent's blind spots. Attack your foe from the back. Attack it from the high or below, but anywhere but head-on. Attacking from any of those positions will improve your accuracy and your odds of landing a critical hit. You understand? Do you not understand? Either way, repeat what I just said 1,000 times until it finally penetrates that thick skull of yours. You don't even know me! How the heck am I supposed to pull off this job by myself? It's madness. Madness! Or hey, you want to come along and help? Nope. I don't care what it is.
Yes?
Ask Eleonora about this place. This is mission control. As a Blade, you can... Oh, I see. You haven't been registered as a Blade yet, Chuck. Well, if you do register and join a division, you'll be able to accept missions right here. I understand that you haven't yet decided what role you wish to play here in New LA, and that's fine, but I believe you would make a splendid Blade. Trust me, I've seen countless Blades standing right here. I know talent when I see it. Cool. I'm talented, apparently. Hey, look, there's a Trevor. Hey, Trevor.
What's wrong?
Inquire. Members of each division have their own responsibilities, but mine is primarily guard duty. Lately, there have been reports of dangerous indigents appearing near the entrance to the city. That's why we've sealed the gates and taken a defensive posture. We've tightened our guard to the extent that there is absolutely no chance of an indigent infiltrating the city. But now I hear that Elma and some new guy already slaughtered the Rex pack and prowled outside the west gate. So I guess we all ought to thank Team Elma for their successful counter-offensive. Hey, that's my team. Oh, look, another one. Uh-huh. They have a symbol next to them. I assume that's the blade symbol.
Hey.
How about the Team Irina's fighting style?
Check this out.
Before we engage in a big bounty mission, the whole team always hulls around Irina and looks up our target in the enemy index. Once we've worked out our plan of attack, we head out and engage the foe. You can use your blade-issued comm device to pull up information on any foe you've fought previously. The battles here can be tough, so be sure to put your enemy index to good use. Alright? I'd hate to lose you out there. Thanks, Marcus. Huh? You need money? Then get serious about completing missions. You can also search out collectibles, or just defeat enemies and sell what you salvage from them. Okay. I got stuck over there and I didn't notice it was gonna like zoom in. Alright. Where am I? There's a guy here. We may have failed to protect Earth, but I joined the Interceptors to prove that we could at least protect New LA, no matter what fate throws at us. Looks like it's around here, what I'm going for. And oh, I see, the stairs. And I missed the stairs! Can you believe that? The walking's a bit odd in here compared to... I'm trying to play it like it's Xenoblade, but it's obviously not. I guess we gotta go up higher or something. It's raining. Why is it raining? Alright, what am I looking for here? I guess I'll hit something.
Unbelievable.
Don't you get it? This is an emergency. Chaos. End of days. Dogs and cats. Living look. Look what I'm saying is that there is no time for getting married. Uh-huh. Well, apparently people are still getting married. Anyway, where's this place I'm supposed to be going to here? Am I supposed to talk to someone in particular? Oh, hey, look. I went across here. I can jump here. This is the Blade Barracks. I'm supposed to be down there. There's nothing up here even. Alright, jump down and get hurt. Oh, he rolls. That's cool. So I'm supposed to be over here. Okay, I get it.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Show interest. Oh, okay. Doesn't show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
The only rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Much more political, this game. Granted, the Xeno games have always been political in nature. I think this is actually supposed to be in the timeline of most Xeno games, like Xenogears, Xenosaga, and all that stuff. I think it actually falls into timeline, roughly. Can we play air hockey on that?
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Alright, let's see. That's how we ended up on Mira. That's more. Okay, well, we could probably do them all, so let's inquire.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us.
Why you?
Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
Are you not human?
So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
Question: Why are they targeting humans?
Way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Oh, I have a lot of questions, alright. First of all, there was a battle between 2 aliens. Why was Earth a casualty? Unless it was just because... well, whatever. And then, second of all, if the humans weren't involved, why were they trying to destroy the remaining humans? What's with people in stasis? I guess this all gets answered. I'm just getting my questions out of the way. Alright, let's clarify Blade.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis.
Oh, there's the stasis answer.
All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Well then, we shall ask about registration.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Ku, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Ah! Story mission, Chapter 1. Client Nagi. Blade's Barracks. Take a guided tour of the Blade Administrative District with Lynn and Elma, and learn more about life as a member of Blade. Rewards, I get 20 something, and 5,000 of gold, or whatever the currency is. Okay. First mission. So we get chapters and missions in this game. I work to discover the barracks interior. Okay. We discovered Blade Barracks. Didn't I just do that? Let's talk to him. As you explore the administrative district, think about what sort of life you'd like to lead here in New LA. Take all the time you need. I'll be right here whenever you're ready. Alright, let's look around then. Oh, it's telling me where to go anyway. This is just a thing you can climb up. Oh, man. Let's see. Looks like a package. Give me the package. Yeah, I'm not going the right way, though. I have to go, wait, this is a confusing radar. Oh, I'm supposed to go that way. It's, like, leading me because I gotta go, like... Well, at least they give you lots of freedom in this game. That's more I can say than others. Exit to AD is where I'm supposed to go. Is that really it? Yes, it is, apparently. Strange thing. Oh, because we're looking at the district itself. That's why. I guess another cutscene, though. Not actually explore it. It's probably heavy on the gameplay. It's just, you know, now they're really setting stuff up here. It's a bit more complicated than Xenoblade. Homs versus Mechons. That's all you needed to know. Here it's more like, you know, there's all this political stuff, the Blade business, survivors.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
Nagi must know something about me.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts.
I'm just hoping everything pays
It's
off
got
with my
everything a
character in the
Blade
end.
would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
Oh, that was weird. Also, what's so different about that one? Gaze longingly at the Skell. I'm assuming half of these options are, okay, this is your first time playing, and then the second time you're going to be the, oh, Skell! I guess for replayability, so you can try different options, because they might do different things. Let's geek at it. Let's do something funny.
This guy gets it.
There we go.
Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them. The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
Oh, dear God.
Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
Oh, right. Sorry.
What type of
Originally, Skells were
fanfiction?
developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test.
Hello.
Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the Mission Control Board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
I already heard about that one. Because I went exploring. Head to the mission control. Alright then. So are you two piloting these Skells or not? Defense Secretary Knight came out to greet the new crew member personally. Must be expecting big things from him. But why? I already talked to Trevor. Alright, what's happening here? Well, you know, I got to walk a few paces and then I got to see
So
this.
this is mission control.
I can turn apparently
We
here.
don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Hey.
Well, I assume I'm never going to be solo. How the heck am I supposed to pull off this job by myself? It's madness. Madness! Or, hey, you want to come along and help? Head to the Blade Scout console. This thing? Now to confirm Blade ID. Well, that's her. And...
Yes?
Recent developments. My name is Eleonora, and I serve as Blade's receptionist. Most missions are managed through the terminal, but if you need to make a special report, please speak to me. Additionally, if you have any questions about your assignments, feel free to ask me anything. If there's anything that I can do to help, I hope you'll let me be of service. Now do your best, Chuck. I expect great things for you. Trying to get there, but I can't because everyone's blocking my way. There we go. Let's check it here. I don't have a Blade ID. Unless I'm in the wrong place. Oh, it's this small thing? Really? Why'd you show me the big one then? Oh, what do you know? I was like, der.
The Blade Scout console.
It's tiny, with one
When the
person.
going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sorta. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted.
He was fated to
Now,
join Blade.
How about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
That's double A. Go to double A to get your armory stuff and things. What are you talking about? Alright, people, remember that each of us bears the weight of humanity's very existence on our shoulders. Oh, great. Yeah, thanks. I'm not worried at all. Man, I gotta try and record a second part. My voice is already giving out. That's stupid. I hate when that happens. I'll just have a snack and a drink before the next part. I'm gonna
So this street's what
do
we
it
call
next.
Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
I bet it's a super secretive tower that I'm not allowed to enter until like later on, where there's gonna be like a military coup or something. I don't know. I'm just making guesswork right now. There's a Blade guy. Oh, a Skell guy, man, not a Blade guy. What's this? You are Regina. Inquire about her shop. We sell strange and unusual stuff my husband picks up out on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. He should be back in a little while with a new haul that'll blow your bottle socks clean off. Or battle socks. What? Bottle socks? Was I really about to say that? Yeah, this is a roundabout way to go to the tower. Feels like it, at least. Oh, wait. The entrance to the tower is on a different portion? No, I was at this place, yeah. That's why it felt roundabout. The music changed, I guess, for different areas. Interesting. It's kind of like some of those N60... No, forget it. I'm just babbling on right now.
So yeah,
I'm just
Blade
so
Tower.
excited to be recording again.
When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chussan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
It would be much of a game if I didn't join Blade. Yay! Story mission complete. Alright, you see a guide toward the administrative district and learn more about life as a Blade. Apparently more. Oh, okay, that's just... Okay, I see. Hooray! Overwrite, confirm. So, yeah, I do find it strange that they don't allow for multiple slots. So it's like, if you make a mistake somewhere... That's actually, Drakengard had that too. But, this also seems like... The suspension on this skill is completely wrecked. It must have put up a good fight against the Xenos when we made our emergency landing. But yeah. Well...
Yes.
Your XP improves when attacking foes from behind. Oh, okay, I've already got that information. Okay. It might work in a similar way with Chap. No, it doesn't at all. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, Fritz, what's up? Fritz looks like a businessman, all right, from the 70s.
Working hard?
Or hardly working.
I can tell you.
If you join Blade, you'll be able to use the shop terminal in the Armor Alley to buy armaments from the city's various arms manufacturers. I was just going to say arm. Once you acquire a Skell license, you'll be able to buy Skells there as well. When the happy day comes, I hope you'll consider buying one of the high quality Skells from my company, Sakuraba Industries. Aha, I guess I'm gonna have to remember you. There's a lot of things to remember in this game. I don't know how much of it is actually gonna be. Any Blade can use the terminal there to purchase new weapons and protect you. Alright. I don't know how many, like, of these things I'm actually gonna have to remember. But, like, or how much of it might just be, you know, you'll have to do it anyway, like, story-wise. I'm gonna need a drink after, I think. Part's almost done anyway. Plus, I can always save whenever I want. There's that. Yeah, I'm gonna take like a 5-10 minute break between recordings for today. Bit tired too. Sucks to have to come back to recording like this.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for Blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for Blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Why would I not accept it? Look into Nagi's eyes and nod firmly. Of course I'm going to accept it.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Then he'll be
Yes,
commanding
Mr.
it.
Secretary. With pleasure.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
With a literal kid. Apparently letting kids volunteer for this organization. That's how badly they need people.
Let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Norma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Alright, install the data probe at the Frontier Nav site and complete your training. Mining probe G1, mining probe G1, research probe G1. Are my rewards or not? I don't remember either way. Hey, got my chapter 2, the new frontier. Oh, that sounds like some sort of Star Trek thing. Not that I know much about Star Trek. Well, I'm gonna say that ends the part. You two, I'm gonna face that way. You two face this way. And yeah, well, I don't have to say I'm gonna record right way anyway. I'm just gonna take a break. Anyway, thanks for watching the second part of this and my return, which wasn't really that long of it. It sucked. It really sucked when it happened. I'm gonna install a solid-state hard drive in my laptop right there. I'm gonna transfer everything to it. Should make it more efficient in recording. Should make it faster in rendering and all that. I already had a discussion with some guy in the previous video. I don't remember your name, but thanks for the help or the suggestions even. And oh, something new got added here. Oh wow, I got all this stuff on my. Well, you can't see it anyway, so yeah, whatever. Too bad you can't see it. Like maybe if I did this. Nope, all it does is that. Okay, doesn't matter. Can't switch it. Well, anyway, that's it. And next time we're gonna go and probe that thing. So long.